Hello everyone, welcome to today's epic drama. Let's see how our male lead gets awkward in front of the parents. Jeong awkwardly didn't know what to say, so she made an excuse to go to the bathroom. Dad, after seeing his daughter leave, focused on the poor guy who couldn't even provide a stable home. So Dad got mad and decided to fire this guy. Just when the tension was about to freeze over, a scream suddenly came from outside the restaurant. It turned out Jeong fainted in the pouring rain from all the emotional stress, and Jeong totally freaked out. He picked up Jeong without hesitation and rushed to the hospital. Jeong's bravery greatly admired by the father. Thankfully, Jeong was just weak with no major issues. Seeing them embrace, Dad felt relieved. He realized that this couple was genuinely in love, and so Jeong got her wish of wearing a white wedding dress and marrying her Prince Charming. Their married life didn't shatter the dreams of love. Instead, they enjoyed a sweet and happy life together. And Jeong, with his hard work and his father-in-law's help, became a well-known architect in the industry. He landed a huge contract. Just when all seemed well, unexpected trouble arose. At some point, Jeong's forgetfulness worsened. Once occasional, it's now a mystery. She was not only forgetting how to get home, but her cozy little house was becoming a complete stranger. Her memory seemed to slip until seeing Jeong nearby, she recalled this was her home. She went to the hospital alone for a checkup, and the doctor's words hit her like a bolt from the blue. She had Alzheimer's, also known as Alzheimer's disease. This disease usually happens to folks in their 80s, and the chances of young people getting it are like spotting a unicorn. Jeong learned she'd forget her parents, loved one, losing control and breaking down. The character name is Jeong. Upon hearing this, she decided not to tell Jeong, not wanting to see him suffer. Only in the dead of night did she sneak off to a corner to cry. To face the impending illness, Jeong resigned from her designer job and became a full-time housewife. She had no idea when she would lose her memories or forget the person she loved the most. All she could do now was cherish every moment with Jeong. Every day she'd rise early to prepare lunch, pick his tie, dress him in her design suit, and wave goodbye. Everyone envied Jeong for having such a gentle and kind wife. Today, his co-workers were guessing what delicious dish Jeong made for him, but when the lunch, it turned out to be 2 boxes of plain rice. Remembering Jeong's strange behavior lately, Jeong felt uneasy. He hurried to the doctor and learned about Jeong's condition. He couldn't bring himself to believe that the wife he loved so deeply could ever completely forget him one day in the future. Meanwhile, Jeong was walking down the street when she suddenly felt dizzy and blanked out, having to lean against a wall to rest. A passing officer saw her and kindly offered to take her home, but by now Jeong had totally forgotten the. To make matters worse, during her dizziness, Jeong somehow lost her phone. Until Jeong called Jeong's phone and heard a strange voice instead, realizing things had taken a turn for the worse. Jeong frantically searched the streets for his wife. Meanwhile, Jeong was wandering helplessly with the police, when suddenly a familiar figure appeared ahead. And it just happened to be her ex-boyfriend who had ditched her. Instantly, long-lost memories flooded her mind, as if this person was still her Prince Charming from their romantic days. Jeong thought they were still in a whirlwind romance, so she took his hand without hesitation. Just as the man was about to take Jeong home, she suddenly remembered something. She quickly got up, rushed away, heading to the baseball park Jeong brought her to vent. At precisely that moment, Jeong suddenly approached and said in a cool tone, "Let's break up." "What do you mean?" "I'm going to forget everything. I feel like I don't exist. When I lose my memories, my soul disappears, and I'm so scared." "How can your soul disappear?" "Wake up. Leave everything to me. I'm your memory." "Your dad's right?" "So I see." After working so hard to finally be together in happiness, how could Jeong give up his one true love? Just like the wedding vows say, whether she's poor or sick, she will never leave the one she loves, even if Jeong forgets everything in the end. She will continue to etch, bit by bit, every little detail of those shared memories deep into her mind. In the end, Jeong was finally touched by Ji and decided to face life together with him. In the days that followed, Ji filled their home with photos and notes, recording every bit of their happiness, while Jeong actively participated in her treatment. But even so, her memories continued to fade little by little. One day, while cooking, Jeong suddenly heard the doorbell ring. It was her jerk ex-boyfriend at the door. The very instant she saw that man, all her memories from their passionate romance came flooding back vividly. She enthusiastically pulled the man inside. Just as Ji came home and saw the scene, his anger sparked immediately. He knocked the jerk to the ground, but for the memory lost Jeong, this jerk was her boyfriend in her eyes, and she hurried to stop Ji. She grabbed him by the shoulders but accidentally hurt Ji's arm, making him completely furious. He grabbed the jerk by his clothes and dragged him outside, unleashing a storm of punches straight to the jerk's face. Just as the jerk was about to get annihilated, Jeong's parents happened to arrive. At the same time, Jeong fainted again from the shock, and her parents learned she had Alzheimer's. Knowing it was hereditary, her father-in-law didn't blame Ji. He worried Jeong might burden her in the future. If you like the story, don't forget to subscribe to us.